Bruh, yo,
Yo, what's going on, man?
shit, chillin'. I want him to go somewhere else. I want Daniel Jones to go to somewhere else.
You want him to go to somewhere
Yeah,
else?
why?
Why?
Why would it not? He been through shit at the fan base. The Giants don't care about him, don't appreciate him. He had never got nothing when he came in the league. He just got shamed, pushed around, shit. I want him to go making money somewhere else. People who actually deserve him, who actually
Now, listen, man. I, you know how
nah.
much I am a Daniel Jones supporter, man.
Nah, I want him to go somewhere
I
else
don't
to
want
make
him.
his money.
I don't want him to leave. Shit, I don't see us starting. I don't like. I honestly can't see us starting again with another QB. Like I can't. I'm not about to go through another 4 years of this madness. But oh, Lord Jesus Christ, man. Like, just appreciate. Like, this man took us to a freaking divisional round of the playoffs, man. Without Dayball, we wouldn't be here. Like, this is nuts, man. Ah, man. But nah, like, I'm absolutely laughing at these Dallas Cowboys fans because they was talking all that
No, they
shit.
wasn't
And
talking shit to
now,
me.
they was to me.
Yeah, I talk
Fuck the
shit to them. I
Cowboys,
don't talk
man.
shit to them. I wanted them to
Nah,
win
see.
that game before they can beat the Eagles. But y'all will root for
Hell
them
no,
anything.
hell no! I didn't want the Cowboys to
I
win.
wanted them to
Fuck
win.
that. The hell with that, man. Shoot, I don't want those freaking stank Cowboys to win. Hell no. Why would I? No. I hope Niners can do the Eagles a solid and freaking beat and just freaking beat the Eagles, man. Because it was glorious, man. It was glorious to see the Cowboys go down like this. Cause
Us
that's who that's
with
they were
little.
what they were, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of these Cowboys, man. I hope they get the hell up out the fucking
Don't get
stadium,
that.
bro. Oh my god, man. But anyway, Jesus Christ. What a fucking game. I just hope like there's just so many things that I want to talk about, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be me ranting and raving about how we need to keep certain players on this team.
Nah, I would rather Daniel Jones go somewhere else and make his money. They actually got talent on the team. They actually got a good O line. They actually come block, actually wide receivers and all the above. I just think the Giants just should just they need to find him a new quarterback because my quarterback Daniel Jones don't want to be there. I hope he
Hmm.
leave. I hope he leave there. I hope he leaves because all the shit that he been through in that stupid, tragedy ass franchise. They never gave him nothing when he came in the league. He never had no true wide receiver. He had Darius Slayton. He had no good old line. He came in the league with nothing. And then to hear other teams get talked about like they don't have no good offensive line, wide receiver.
As
No, no, hold up though.
exactly.
But with the but with the Giants it's different. But you got Josh Allen who got a number one, and the O line is kind of decent, but but he's an elite quarterback. He's a top tier quarterback because he throw deep pass to Stephon Diggs. He's pretty much Daniel Jones. He turned over machine, right? But people don't talk about that because they got this popularity that just me personally, I don't care for it, to be honest. Like that shit is annoying. Like one person got talent, but still couldn't get past the second round. And one don't. And that should tell y'all everything y'all need to know about Daniel Jones. He been playing with less more than anybody else in the league. Any other quarterback in the league. That's why
Talk about
if he go to a team, if he went to Washington, Washington would be in the playoffs right now. The Giants wouldn't even be in the playoffs. It wasn't for Jones. So for all these fans to discredit, remember who got y'all in the motherfucking playoffs and who won that first home game, playoff game.
Exactly. Go ahead, Ray, man. How you doing,
Good
man?
morning, guys. But Brian Dayball, bro. I'm sorry for the water running. I'm cleaning my bong right now, but like my boy Daniel Jones, if anything, and I caught on this space to kind of like ask the perspective of T, and I guess Cap, like, do y'all want to keep Daniel Jones? Because I think y'all have no choice, right? Like I think the Giants have to keep Daniel Jones, but like at a team friendly price. You feel me? And I think Saquon coming out saying what he said about being realistic is going to help you guys out. But if you put Daniel Jones with Ron Rivera, ain't no fucking way that's a playoff team, bro. Ain't no way. Like the
I
way
only
the
say that cause they got talent already. They
yeah,
got
but
wide receivers. They
they
wide receivers are better than the Giants. They O line is better than the Giants.
100%, 100%. But their coaching is shit, and that's why they were home. That's why you guys beat them. That's why you guys broke off that tie and ended up making the playoffs. You
Yeah,
get what I'm
that's right.
saying?
You right. You got a point. Facts, facts, facts. Facts on
And
that.
and again, like yo, they have a former first round pick in Carson Wentz out there, which they did not utilize at all. I guarantee you, Brian Daboll would give him a revenge season that we have never seen since Geno. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, in that aspect that you kind of lose me, but it's very interesting to see like the perspectives of other teams and other teams fans, because it's like it kind of it's eye opening, right? It makes you appreciate what you have, and it's like I don't have shit as a Chargers fan besides fucking a promise of a talented fucking quarterback. But outside of that, it's the Giants are interesting because it's like it feels like you guys have been out for as long as the Jets, but you've actually been half as long. You get what I'm saying? Like the Jets have been out of the postseason for 12 years. You guys have been out of the postseason for 6 years. But it feels like New York sports has had a drought for the last 20 years, which we know is not true. But the problem with the Giants is the fact that it's like you guys knew this problem, right? Like Evan Ingram's out here looking like a fucking a rejuvenated version of himself that can actually catch the ball. I don't know if you guys catch the Jacksonville Chiefs game, but he actually turned into his pumpkin self. Like he was dropping fucking passes. Like I look at shit like that, and then you guys get hit with the whole Kadarius Toney is always hurt, but now he's over there producing for KC. You get what I'm saying? Like you guys have this issue where like you have talent on that roster. Like obviously you guys were able to use it. Darius Slayton is honestly probably your best receiver outside of Shepard, but Shepard's also another injury prone dude that you cannot really rely on like that. Even from the Odell days, bro. Like that's some shit that like I feel like Giants fans don't come out and talk about. But as far as like the wide receiver, like the fact that you guys didn't make any moves to grab somebody or at least try to dump Kenny Galladay, like that kind of like put you guys in a bad position.
Oh no, see, Kenny Galladay's gone after this
No,
season.
of
Like,
course,
there's
but
no
like now,
way
what are you
he's
gonna get out of him? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my preference on it is Daniel Jones can make his money somewhere else besides the Giants. And this not offer how I feel, how anybody feel. This is just me being honest. Why don't pick my 5th year option up? I got y'all to the playoffs. Don't pick my 5th year option up. Don't give me a true number one or a O line. Why would me as a quarterback, if I was in Daniel Jones, I would say fuck the Giants, go somewhere else. Respectfully though. Can we agree to that?
Nah, bro, because to be honest, like as much as I want, like, and I'm not a Danny Dimes hater by any fucking means. I think he has been set up for fucking failure since he got drafted. You get what I'm saying? Like he got drafted to literally be the replacement to Eli, like to the T. Like the way they did that was kind of scary, bro. Like it's really scary the way they did that. But I get it. Should he get his money somewhere else? Yeah. Will he?
Let me ask
Probably
you
not.
this. Hold on. Let me. If you was a quarterback and if you were getting dog in your franchise since you got there, and you didn't have no true number one, no wide receiver. Your O line was trash. You had three different head coaches from I don't know how many times. You had two different GM. All this shit, all of that. So you won't be mad. You won't want to make your money somewhere else.
Of course, I would realistically
Oh,
anybody's gonna
okay.
bring up.
And that's me being realistic of Daniel Jones.
No, you're 100% right. I'm not diffusing that part. What I'm saying is, it's like he's not gonna be able to get his money somewhere else, right? Because of the first 3 years of it being like, oh well, you got. Are you a system quarterback or are you a franchise quarterback? You get what I'm saying? Because that's popping up a lot right now. Like, is it the system or is it the QB? Like that. Like, there's people really out here like questioning: is it Patrick Mahomes or is it Andy Reid? Without understanding, you need
Just
both.
what you talk, just like Josh Allen, right?
But Josh Allen's thing is completely different, right? Because I was in the Bills spaces last night and they're tired of Sean McDermott, bro. Like they're tired of that whole coaching staff. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like hearing
Oh,
that, it's kind of shocking. But it's like Josh Allen does the Dak Prescott to the worst degree, bro. Josh Allen truly gives the fucking game to the other team in postseason crunch time. Regular season, he's a fucking god. He's a baller. He's all this shit. But,
Exactly. And that
but
my only
yep.
point
Come on,
is,
talk
look,
about
my
it.
only point is why do people think he's so elite and he can't even get past the second? How many times he went and he fell into the thing, but with
this would
somebody
be the third time.
with the I know, and somebody with Daniel Jones who went his first time and won the playoff game, then but got bounced off in the second round. But he have lesser talent on the team. The Giant was lesser talent, right? Can we agree to that?
100%, bro. a
Okay,
hundred
so
percent.
my
Yep,
point
I
is like
vouch for
why
that too.
I don't get these narrative
Come on.
that oh he like I just I'm tired of I'm tired of everybody boosting these overrated ass franchise and these quarterback that's for them to just dog on the Giants and they quarterback and you didn't do shit either for your franchise. What have you done for your franchise since you been quarterback or since you been in the league? Like type shit. The only person I can only really say is Mahomes. Mahomes, the only one came in the league who did something, who got a Super Bowl, who I would say he is the best quarterback in the league. That's him, that is everybody else. Everybody else is game managing too because they can't win a motherfucking game and they got more talent. I don't get that. I just don't get that.
Nah,
I
you
think
guys bring
and
about
people
a
and
very
then
good
my
point
point is
too.
people go off of names, the name on their back. No, you can't do that because at the end of the day, I guarantee you this, bro. I guarantee you this. If Daniel Jones was on any other team that was only looking for a quarterback, I guarantee you he could get them into the playoff with 10 wins.
I don't
And
think
I'll
so. I
He
and
did
I'll
it with the
say this.
Giant with
Oh, I'm sorry.
players.
Hold on.
How?
Because
How can
Brian
you
Dable
be
was the
terrible if you
coach.
got
No, no,
more?
no, no, Brian. Like, because this and T, I don't want to cut you off because I know this is your space and shit. But just
Nah, you good.
real quick, right? Like, look at last year, bro. It's the same roster. It's the same roster outside of the draft picks. It's
Yeah,
the same
it's the
roster. You
same
get what
rock.
I'm saying? And they did
Yep.
horrible. Now you put a competent play caller, a person that can manage the game, right? Who can get as much potential out of any of his players as possible. You get what I'm saying? And now you have a Giants wild card season. That's called progression. That's called moving forward in the right direction. But as far as Daniel Jones being the guy, like no, bro. I don't think Daniel Jones is the guy for the Giants. I think he's the guy right now, right? Because they forced that hand, but like realistically, as a fan, because I'm gonna assume that you're a Giants fan, right? If you had Lamar Jackson who says I want to play for y'all, just guarantee me 200 million, are y'all paying
I
him?
would take Daniel Jones still. Cause
What?
they the same thing. All of
What?
them, bro. All of them.
Lamar Jackson and Daniel Jones
Lamar
are the
can't
same.
pass the ball either.
Lamar, he
He's
had
a
nobody
running
to throw it.
quarterback.
What, bro?
Hold on. I got a friendly mute on this one. Hold on. Wait a minute. So am I hearing this correctly? So X, you're saying that you would take Daniel Jones over a guy like Lamar Jackson. Is that what I'm hearing? I'm sorry, I just had the friendly mute on that one.
I'm saying is this. Why would the Giants put somebody else who can't throw the ball who just run it? Daniel Jones will run quarterback.
That's not true, my boy. That's not true. Lamar Jackson can throw the ball. He can throw the ball. The reason he was running so much this year is because he had to extend the plays. He had nobody to throw it to. You feel me?
Oh, and
So
Daniel Jones, I know to throw it to. Your
okay, but
point? What
Daniel
is the
Jones is not
point?
Lamar. Daniel
Okay,
Jones is nowhere
it's
near
still not the
Lamar.
point though.
No, my point is if you put Lamar in Dayball's system, even with the lack of weapons that Dayball had, I guarantee you they would have moved probably better, right? Because here's the thing: if you would have put Dayball as an OC in the Ravens, who's not to say that they're not in the playoffs right now? You get what I'm
Look,
saying?
look. At the end of the day, bro, I'm not taking no other people over the quarterback that I got right now, regardless how they get, because they have not proved shit yet. I'm tired of y'all keep putting these titles on these folks, and this is my point. That's why I don't get into the quarterback shit, because y'all want to put these titles on these quarterbacks who haven't won shit, who haven't done shit. I can say Lamar Jackson, the youngest MVP. I can say that. You can say that. But for all these other quarterbacks, you can't say shit, because they haven't won shit. Period. And I be have to tell folks, get the fuck off my quarterback. Keep my quarterback name out your fucking mouth. Because a lot of these other quarterbacks, like Herbert, who got bounced out in the first round. Okay, my point exactly, Tatum. You know how I feel about all of these boosting these players up and shit.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but we're not okay. Timeout.
Herbert is not good.
What? What?
Stop
What
calling
are you
him elite.
talking about, bro? You gotta be
He didn't
trolling me
make
right
it.
now.
He have talent on the team and he didn't make it through the first
Because his
round.
offensive
Let's
fucking
talk about
coordinator is
it.
an idiot.
No,
Joe Lombardi's
bullshit.
an
I don't want to
idiot.
hear
Brandon
that.
Staley.
Hold on. Friendly mute again. Listen, guys, I don't want to have to turn this into an NFL war zone here. Like, listen, we all know how we feel about Justin Herbert. Now, there was a point in time where, yes, I will, like, yes, I have admit that, Daniel Jones, he made it further than Justin Herbert that I can hold accountable to myself. But the fact that, Justin Herbert has, I would say he has a lot more talent than Daniel Jones, like speaks volumes. Let's be honest. We as Giants fans last year, we all wanted Justin Herbert to come to the Giants when Eli was about to retire. But then Justin Herbert went back to school. He went back to school. So then, with the sixth overall pick, for some apparent reason, we picked Daniel Jones. And for the past 4 years, it's been a roller coaster ride. Now this is in no shape or form any type of hatred to Daniel Jones. Like, no, listen, Daniel Jones has proven himself another year, or at least another good 2-3 years on the Giants roster. That's what I see it as. Like, hey, you can talk about my QB all you want, but at the end of the day, I hope we keep Jones. I hope we keep Barkley. I hope we keep any of these key players that are gonna make this roster better. And I believe Saquon can make this roster better, and I do believe that Daniel Jones can make this roster better. But nah, the Justin Herbert slander, man, is crazy. Like, I'm not blaming Herbert for this. I mean, well, technically his defense did have 5 takeaways, but I can't really blame it all on him when you have a coach that's as incompetent as Brandon Staley and you deciding not to run the ball after you having a big lead like that. Come on, dude. Come on, man. The Chargers should have made it even further in the playoffs. But I'm not bashing Chargers right now. But yeah, let's keep going with this, man. Let's keep going.
Tatum, everything came out your mouth with bullshit, bro. I can't believe you say that. I can't believe you say everything that came out your mouth, bro. Since I met you, bro.
what,
That's the first
what
time
did I
I
say,
gotta
man? What did
disagree
I
Yo,
with
say?
you with everything.
yo,
I
yo,
got to.
respectfully, dog, and I never use that terminology because I hate respectfully because I find it to be so whack. But like, are we talking ball or are we talking Madden right now, bro? 100, and I'm trying to be
Yeah, I'm just
100%.
talking ball right now, man. I'm just talking ball. I'm
Because
not
okay,
disrespecting
like
my
here's
Daniel
the thing,
Jones.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should have, like, because I saw the same shit in the Jags game. Austin Eckler should not have 13 carries for 35 yards, bro. Saquon Barkley should not have 9 carries for whatever. What he didn't even break 50, right? Saquon didn't break 50 rushing yards against the
But he
Eagles.
was in the passing game too.
No, I
But keep
understand, but like
going.
this is
He
what
had
I'm
a
saying.
hundred total yards altogether. But keep going.
But that comes down to coaching. You get what I'm saying? And surprisingly, like Dayball missed the mark on that because I guess he was trying to overthink it to where it's like using Saquon out the backfield is too obvious, right? Which, okay, whatever. Like you move on from it. But as of right now, like as a Chargers point, right? If you had Dayball calling the shots in LA, dog, it would be a completely different show. You would
I
see crazy shit out of that fucking offense. To where this offense was stagnant, it looked broken, and it never gelled like properly, bro. And as far as the personnel decisions go, like Gerald Everett was kind of like our secret weapon that we didn't utilize the right way. And like that shit bothers me. But as far as the Giants go, it's like you guys just need one more solid piece.
You're absolutely right, man.
I just think that
Right.
my quarterback can do better.
Can he? Yeah,
Do better
absolutely. I
somewhere
agree that
else.
Daniel Jones can do better too. I
Because
agree.
Tatum, look, believe it or not, Tatum know why I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying out of my mouth, bro. I don't know why he being so surprised about what I'm saying out of my mouth.
I'm not surprised at you, man.
I've been saying this, been saying this.
Right.
I've been saying this for 4 years, rocking with Jones. I've been rocking with Jones.
Is it because he looks like Eli?
That's his son. What you expect, my nigga?
That's
But
what I'm saying though, right?
no,
Like the
no, 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 no,
Giants.
no. But no, but I'm just saying. Okay, y'all got to see him in Duke. Have y'all see? My problem is if you
I
people
checked
who
the film, and guess
casually
whose film was
didn't
better?
watch him
Dwayne
in Duke,
Haskins.
he never had nothing in Duke either.
Dwayne Haskins was
I've been
better.
watching games on Daniel Jones. I told you I've been a fan of Daniel Jones since 4 years, bro. All this slander and all this, yeah, we all know he came into a shitty ass franchise that was almost on their last leg with Eli Manning, with the atrocious O line, with the wide receiver core, with OBJ that they got rid of, and Shepard, who was the only one left on them. And then you had Golden. They went to go get Golden Tate, then Kenny Galladay, and that didn't work out. None of that shit didn't work out. And Daniel Jones had to work with shit since he been in the league. Period, bro. And anybody who want to be blindly and look over that, bro, I can't fuck with you. Period.
It's not blind though. Like we understand the whole Joe Judge thing and the Pat Shermer thing. Like we get that, bro. Like I mean, the Pat Shermer thing was kind of like
And you know what crazy?
eh.
When Pat Sherman was his offense thing, he was throwing it more. He was loose. He had his rookie year. He had 25 touchdowns passing. His rookie year had over almost 4,000 yards. Let's talk
Yep.
about it. You feel what I'm
Yep.
saying? It only been these 2 other years. Look, he been hurt too. Like, so that's why I'm like, I'm gonna stick beside him till he's not my quarterback. But at the end of the day, I can't wait till they get. I can't wait for some of these fans get this new quarterback and the O line stays ferocious. What's the point? You pretty much doing the same thing. And the O line, you can't do nothing. And I be trying to tell folks this, bro. If the O line trash, bro, why would you put another rookie quarterback back there?
Exactly.
Why will
And you
you
can
do
go back.
that? But
Yeah,
some fans be
hold on.
like, oh no,
Hold on.
let's go to younger. Let's get younger. How y'all think Daniel Jones is?
Exactly. Now hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. You can go back in my tweets. I've been nothing but supportive of Daniel Jones throughout this whole entire season. Even when other fans was like Charlie, right? He was always so negative about Daniel Jones, all this and that. He and I say and I quote that this man wanted Russell Wilson after this year to be our Q quarterback other than Daniel Jones. And I looked at Charlie. I'm like, "Are you serious? Have you not seen what Russ is doing out in Denver? Like, are you serious? You mean to tell me you want Russell Wilson over, well, this year over Daniel Jones? Come on, dude. Like, the dude was just always so negative about everything. But the point that I'm trying to make here is I've always been defensive on Daniel Jones. I've been more vocal about it this season because, like I said, this is my first year of like this being active on Twitter, sports wise and stuff. Now you can go back in my tweets and you can see that yes, I have been defensive about Daniel Jones, and I still will be because you know wanna know why? Because that's my quarterback. And all the other people talking shit about my quarterback, guess what? Guess where their teams is at? Their teams is on sitting on the couch right now. But hey, they're not talking about it, right? They Danny fumbles this, oh Danny Nichols, Danny pennies that. I'm like, shut the hell up, man. Shut up. Anyways. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had the friendly mute. I'm sorry. Uh but yeah, y'all chop it up, man. Y'all keep it going.
Bro, you don't have to mute it. It's not that
Danny
many people
Nichols.
in here. Nah, but I want to ask you this on how do you feel about Daniel Jones though?
Me?
All honesty, I want you to be most the realistic you can be.
Me?
Yes.
I think Daniel Jones is mid, bro. Like I think he's a game manager who can get it done on the legs and
But how
with the
many
right
game
system.
managers and the quarterback is in the league though?
What? I mean, bro, put it this way: is he better than Derek Carr? Yeah. Is he better than
Yep.
fucking Dak
That
Prescott? I
yes.
guess. I guess.
Yes.
Like, and that's after last night. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you give me if you give Dak, I'm sorry, if you give Daniel fucking C.D. Lamb and fucking Michael Gallup, maybe the fucking Giants actually go somewhere. You get what I'm saying? I'm not guaranteeing
No, no,
anything.
and that's why I was saying, and that's why I asked you this. I say if you put him on a team that already talented, looking for a quarterback and ready to make that push, what you think team? I want to ask you that too. What team you think? If it's just supposedly there, what team you think?
A ready-made team that like he can just go in and take over. I don't I don't really see any of them, bro. Like Daniel Jones.
Okay, okay. You just answered my whole question.
No, but like you're saying he should go out and get paid from another team, and like that's the other thing, bro. Like what other team is there to like that's gonna want the Colts? But
He
okay, let's
from you
put
know where he from, right?
no, I don't.
He from Carolina.
Okay,
And
so put him in.
Carolina Panther did wanted him in the draft, but they didn't get him. That was he was supposed to go.
I mean, bro, no. Daniel Jones was the Giants guy from the jump, like Jump Street. The Giants wanted Daniel Jones and nobody else, like nobody else, which didn't make sense to anybody. You get what I'm saying? But like that's a different conversation. As
Not
far as like the honestly, bro, Daniel Jones is like a sloppy version of Sam Darnold to me. And like the reason I say that is because I think Sam Darnold got the worst criticism as a Jet because they literally did nothing to help him. So like that's why I'm not trying to crucify Daniel Jones. I'm just
but
not saying he's
so
not going to be a great quarterback. I'm just saying as of right now, bro, like he's nothing really that special. Did he have a fucking tremendous season this year? Absolutely. He fucking balled out. He deserves to get paid like from the Giants, but at a team friendly rate. You get what I'm saying? So that way you guys actually can build and put pieces around where you have to put them. I'm not saying that Daniel Jones is not the answer, but I'm not gonna sit here and say he is the definite
no,
answer.
I understand that, but I
But like
understand
my
that,
boy, you're over
but
here saying if Lamar said give me $200 million, you would say no. I'm
but your
sticking with
Lamar's
Daniel
not
Jones.
leaving the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know why everybody keep thinking that he's not leaving them.
Okay.
That's not even gonna happen. He's not leaving them. He's not gonna leave them. I ain't even told the Raven. Any some Raven. I was in the Raven space. He need Lamar need weapons. He need wide receiver. The tight end, little shit, that cute shit is not gonna keep working in this league.
I agree. I absolutely agree because all they got is Mark Andrews, and
Lamar
then
Jackson need a true
yep.
number one.
Thank you. I've been saying it all
Why would a
season. You
Raven get
need
There's
to
rid of
there's a
him?
get
lot
That's
of people,
stupid.
bro. There's a lot of people that need true number ones out here. And all I'm saying is, right, there are certain quarterbacks that have that finesse to where it's like, yo, I can squeeze every ounce of talent out of this team, right? Like there are very few. There you could probably count six or seven, and That's on a high level. You got what I'm saying? I'm giving a lot of credit to some people that probably don't deserve it. But at the end of the day, it's like people aren't realizing that if you cannot create separation, right? If you cannot be durable and healthy, if you cannot be physical on the football, bro, you do not deserve to be on that field. And again, you can't sit here and judge somebody. Like, you got to take it with the good and the bad, right?
Okay,
With
and
no
that my
weapons.
point with Daniel Jones, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm giving you credit.
Talk
Like, with
about
the
it no
good,
more.
no, the good and the bad is that without weapons, Daniel Jones in Brian Daboll's system was able to produce a wild card victory for you guys, right? So now let's just say, let's see, like, who would be a good receiver for that scheme, right? Like, not to mention Hodges, right? That dude that you guys got off the Bills practice squad, like that was a Dayball move. And like seeing little shit like that is like, okay, this coach is gonna try. But like if Hodges becomes the next Gabe Davis, or what if Gabe Davis decided to get it back from the Giants? You get what I'm saying? Because he's on the run to get paid. So it's like if you put Daniel Jones with the T Higgins in a year or two, or a Gabe Davis, do the Giants go further in the playoffs?
I feel like
If we,
you gotta
yeah,
see. My problem is with Barkley, Daniel Jones, and a true number one. Yes, I feel like they can because you don't have to stack the box. You don't see. My problem is we have no threat on the outside.
What
That's why
draft
I'm
picks y'all
trying to
got,
tell
bro?
folks we have nobody not scared. People scared of Jamar Chase. People are scared of Stephon Diggs. People are scared. Let me guess who else? AJ Brown,
just
or it's
Yeah,
like
what
you
draft
feel what
picks
I'm
y'all got?
saying? You feel what I'm
If
saying?
y'all got two first round picks or like two high second round picks and a first round pick, bro, I'll give you Mike Will and Keenan Allen right now.
I mean, shoot, I'll take Mike
Yeah, me
Williams.
too. No,
Take Keenan Allen with that, bro. Come on.
that's what I'm
Honestly,
saying.
yeah.
Like that.
But
Oh, that's all I wanted to say.
like
Though we
I
have no threats
I
on a.
work
We don't have
like
that third threat.
but
That third
yeah.
threat on offense. Let's be real. We don't. We only
But you
got
know what? I'll
Barkley,
take him
and that's it.
with
And Daniel Jones
my
is
way.
dangerous with him running. And I don't know why they stopped the run. I don't know why they didn't run him in that game. I don't know why they didn't run him in
Because the
that game. That's
Eagles
stupid as
defense
fuck.
is raw.
Huh?
Ugh, because the Chargers are.
No, not the. You mean the
I don't know
Eagles?
why they didn't run the game,
No, I said
man.
the Eagles defense was raw. I think the Eagles run defense was the only like suspect thing, but they were able to control the Giants. And like that's the other thing, right? Like it's confusing. And I guess you could say Sirianni didn't play like his best game in week 18, but it's like your backups were able to make it a 10 point, 11 point lead
Uh,
game.
That's what I said.
So it's like
I don't
Like,
know,
come
man.
on,
The NFL
it
was
makes
weird
no
this year.
sense. Nah, see, this season has been weird in general, bro. Like, this is absolutely nuts. Come on, man. But it's gonna be all right because the Eagles are gonna be on the couch with us next
Believe it
week.
or not, look, believe it or not, there gonna be some teams looking for it. I guarantee you this, bro. If Daniel Jones don't sign back with the Giants, bro, somebody else gonna pick him up. Somebody else gonna pick him up. Because at the end of the day, bro, he is still a dual threat, bro. If you get him a true wide receiver, bro, he gonna throw that bitch to him.
Thank
And
you.
if he got legs, I gotta understand Daniel Jones not slow. Yeah, he might not be agile or be like Juke in a Juke, but you gotta remember he is 6'5", he is 230, he's tall. You feel what I'm saying?
He's like
Like
big as
I
hell,
be have to
bro.
tell folks, bro. Daniel Jones can help. I feel like me personally, is a dual threat because if you
And
have a running
he
quarterback, you
he's sneaky
Gucci.
athletic.
You really good though in that true
Athletic.
rival. That's why I'm see me personally. I want him to lead the Giant because my own bandana, my own how I felt about how everybody discredit him one day, but don't back and trash him the next day. You feel what I'm saying? That's my only problem. Why I want Daniel Jones to leave. I know is he might not leave. I'm not stupid. I'm realistic. I know he probably gonna stay, but still, like me personally, bruh, that's pretty much. I don't know. I that it's a spit in the face is not picking up my fifth year option. That's already a spit in my face.
How are you gonna pick up the 5th year option when you haven't produced anything? Like, it wasn't his fault and it wasn't their fault either.
I
From a business perspective, it didn't
He
make
was
sense,
hurt.
and
He
from a
was hurt
player's
last year.
perspective, you have to
Not this. I
understand it.
mean, he was hurt for 2 years in a row.
Listen, I will give you some flowers on the fact that people got to stop talking shit about Daniel Jones's run game. I was one of those people that was like, "What is this goofy ass kid doing?" But my boy got wheels, bro. He really has legitimate
like, come
wheels.
on, 80-yard
He
play that.
had over 750 something yards this year.
That's what.
Yeah,
But hold up, would he have had that with Joe Judge last year?
Hell no.
no,
Okay, so where's like? Here's the other thing I haven't heard from you yet, bro. Where is the credit for Dayball, dog? Like, why does
I,
Dayball not get
Tatum,
credit
look,
for
he
this?
with the bush. Tatum know I give
no.
credit to
Hold on,
Dave.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Let him cook.
Hold
Let him
up, wait
cook.
a minute. Dabo is hell of a coach. I'm happy we got him.
You don't think I'm happy? I'm
Tatum, what is
fucking
he talking about?
ecstatic.
I'm talking about the
He,
Daniel
he,
Jones thing, man. See, Dable Dable brought a lot out of him, and and that should tell you everything that people keep saying his ceiling. Like what? How do you know
like,
his ceiling?
not,
You
I,
don't
it's
know.
not him.
Nobody
He brought the
knows.
whole team up.
Nobody knows. That's why I be like, it's a lost cause when people start talking about the Daniel Jones, bro. He's my quarterback till he's not my quarterback, and I still rock with Jones if he go to another team. I still rock with them. I want to prove a point to the fan base. See, ready? I have a whole bandana. I have a whole thing. Tatum know. I, I just want to see all the other people be like, damn, wow, going 3 on 14 again. But that's why I want to see in the comments. That's why I really want him to go and see how much impact he did in that year, for people can realize, like, oh shit, maybe we crucify him so much with not having shit. That's my little thing. That's why I want to see Red. If you want me to be honest, why I
You
feel the
got to be
way I
careful what
do.
you wish for, bro. Because if you put him out in a different
I'm
system, bro,
ignorant. I can't help it, bro.
no,
That's
no,
why I
no,
want
you're
to
not
see, because
ignorant,
people
bro.
discredit. No, like you gotta understand where I'm coming from. Like, like, how can you look over the fact that he really doing with less, and that lesser talent got to the second round of the playoffs.
Because you got to look at it for like what he is as a product, right? Like, what can he do himself? Like, what can he,
Right.
with his raw ability, do on the football field? And you can sit here and say that he can probably bang out with most, but what does he need? He needs a competent coaching staff. He needs competent players, right? Like, no Galladay nonsense. Like, but again, if you put him, let's say you put Daniel Jones on the Raiders, you think he's got the same success with a bona fide, verified number one? You think Josh McDaniels is out here like, yo, we gotta scoop up Daniel Jones? No, bro. No.
Yeah, I don't Daniels as a head coach in general. Hell no.
Well, that you got that there, but
The
like
Raiders don't even like him.
no, but like here's the thing: he is an offensive-minded coach who he has proven that he can call plays. He has not proven that he can call plays and manage games himself. You get what I'm
He
saying? So
have. He got 6 game winning. Like, how can you say that?
because
You
that's
now you
trash,
sound
bro.
like the
Like, the
other
Raiders should have been in
fans.
the fucking playoffs this year. Like,
You
that's
sound like now you sound like some of the other people in my fan base.
not, bro. I like to talk, like, I don't talk
That's
to like
realistic. He
troll
got
people.
6 game winning drives.
Okay, but like here's the thing, right? Okay, so wait, Josh McDaniels got 6 game winning drives. You said with
Uh,
Derek Carr? Is
I
that what you're saying?
I would love that. Josh McDaniels game winning drive. That's crazy.
All I'm saying is that if there are not
Here,
people,
D'Lo.
there's not people clamoring to be like, oh, we need Daniel Jones now because he unlocked himself. It's like, no, bro, his coach unlocked him. You get what I'm saying? Again, you guys should keep Daniel Jones, right? Unless there is a legitimate option to where somebody with stature, right? Like an MVP
But
caliber
my
type
problem is,
player.
I just don't want to go back to losing for the next 5 years, 4 years,
Okay,
six
and
years.
I get that, but like if you guys can pull off wins with nothing, right? Imagine if you have somebody that is a proven something is all I'm saying. And when
Right,
it comes
I understand what you say, and I'm happy you saying that, because a lot of our fans don't. understand that, and I think you need to preach to them with that a little bit because
Nah,
they not understanding.
I don't mess with y'all fan base, bro. Like,
Nah, you know what I mean. Hey, I talk a lot of shit, bro. Like I
nah,
really
bro. The
do.
Giants are
Like,
like Giants fans. I think New York fans in general, right? Like, the only New York teams that I support are the Mets and the Knicks. And this is where I feel where you're coming from with the Daniel Jones thing. It's like because we're in this area and because we're in the limelight and it's prime time all the time, we think all our players are superstars or they should be, right? When in reality, they're just mid. And being a Knicks fan, bro, like that is the hardest fucking reality check that you have to understand because it's like as much as you want them to be a superstar, bro, they're really not a superstar, dog, because you put them on another team and like they either go ghost or they explode. Like there is no in between, especially coming out of like these fan bases. You get what I'm saying? So I feel that pain, but all I'm saying is I think the Giants should just be happy with making the postseason this year,
but they're not.
understanding that
But
you
they
have a
not happy
competent
with that.
quarterback, a competent coach, and a solid running back. So you guys have at least a 4, maybe 5 year window to where if you get a tight end and you get 3 solid receivers in there, like you guys will be a monster in that division and in the conference and potentially in the league. So I'm just saying, if y'all can get Daniel Jones for like 4 years, 20 mil, bro, are y'all really gonna be upset? You understand what I'm saying?
No, they going to be upset. That doesn't matter. They
All right,
don't
give him
want him.
5 years for
Period.
20 million. All I'm saying
No,
is Daniel Jones cannot be making $35 million plus. He is not a
but they
$35
don't
million
want him.
quarterback.
Period. Though they don't want him. Period.
That's not
I mean,
true. That is not true. The
I,
Giants
I
want
mean,
Daniel
listen,
Jones.
No, I'm talking about the
look at what's
fan.
happening with Dak Prescott. He's getting paid $40 million a year, and what did he do yesterday? He
Whoa,
fucked
whoa,
it
whoa,
up.
time out. Dak Prescott had weapons. Dak Prescott had Amari Cooper, a healthy Michael Gallup, a healthy Zeke when he got that bag. So he got that, like, it was like the Derek Carr thing. Derek Carr got that quote
Sure.
unquote big contract, right? But what happened? The Raiders are about to cut him this year where he makes $1 million before he makes his 47. Why? Because we're giving you this contract with
But the fact, but oh, sorry, go
not
ahead. I
just
didn't
real
mean.
quick. They gave you this contract in forward thinking that you're going to bring them somewhere high, right? Like high level postseason. Like what's the word I'm looking for? Results, I guess, is the best way to say. Like either a championship game, a divisional round, AFC NFC championship, and then if you don't produce a Super Bowl, if you don't produce that, guess what? I'm done with you. I'm gonna cut you, and that's how those contracts work, bro. But like Daniel Jones has had a fucked up upbringing in the NFL from the beginning, no question. It,
Yeah, can agree. Yes,
but as
absolutely.
far as now, like now we're gonna talk like big boy numbers and shit. Like, does he deserve to get paid something? Yes. Does he deserve to get paid other people's money, like Dak money? I don't know, man. I don't. He needs something else before you can start sitting here and be like, yeah, he's a $35 million quarterback.
But money is not gonna be a problem. We got a lot of cap money
Yeah, we have about
coming this off season for the
yeah
next couple. Like,
4 million in cap
yeah,
space.
we're gonna be good in cap space for the next like 4 or 5 years. You know that's why I think some fans see where that's another part. Fans see
Yo,
they think about what will the money thing be, or do we have a like they don't, and some folks do know, but other folks don't really know. Like you don't know, like I don't know.
did y'all really have to take Saquon in the first round?
Did we really have to take Saquon?
No, no, no. In the first round.
I mean, I like. I wanted Saquon
I
to
knew
fall.
how. See, I knew how. See, I live by pitch. I live by all of that stuff. Here, then get the balloon. And I seen him play in Penn State. I was not mad. I seen how he played. Cause he didn't have no hurt. He wasn't hurt. He wasn't all that hurt and shit came when he came into the league. And I was happy we got him. I was happy we got him because head draft. How many run backs out of
I'm
his
I'm
draft
not
class?
I'm not sitting here saying like y'all shouldn't have taken him at all.
No, 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 no. I'm no. I know that. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you. By me, I wanted him. Could you ask? Should we took him on the first? Me personally, yeah. I liked him. Here, here, D'Angelo, bro.
But from
Damn.
an organizational standpoint, right? You got to look at what the Chiefs did with Isaiah Pacheco out here, right? And it's like they got that boy, I think, in the 7th round. You feel me? And he's out here being big. He's nowhere near Saquon's talent. I understand that. But what I'm saying is, you think if you would have got an offensive lineman and then went after Saquon, you might have been able to preserve him a little bit better, right? You maybe would have
We
squeezed
had
one
stupid
more
GMs.
wild card run out of Eli. You get what this is all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we had stupid GMs.
No,
That's on the
100%.
GM.
Like
That's
that's the organizational
like
problem, and like this is what I'm saying. Like the whole Saquon getting hurt, like he's a running back, bro. Like the NFL stands not for long because of running backs. You got what I'm saying? Like mostly, like every single position player is not guaranteed 5 years of stardom. You're barely guaranteed two. You get what I'm saying? So it's like understanding that and understanding how the Giants moved on that, and I get it, Gettleman, whatever the fuck, like that shit was hard for you guys. Like I see that, I understand that, but I'm just saying from a fan perspective, like the right move would have been to try to solidify that offensive line because if you guys really try to give Eli his last hurrah and it blew up and set you guys back, like y'all paid Nate Solder for nothing. You got what I'm saying? Like y'all brought in Golden Tate Kenny Galladay for nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like these moves are setting you
Yep.
guys back and putting you in cap hell to where it's like, yo, I gotta start paying people. How do I do it?
Ain't nobody to blame but Dave Gettleman. Fuck that Dave Gettleman. I can't stress that enough. He put us in this situation where that Galladay
This is what
deal,
I'm
that
saying.
in uh that Leonard Williams deal, although Leonard Williams is our defensive anchor, I'm glad that he's here. In fact, willing to get a pay cut just to work to play alongside Dexter Lawrence. That says a lot, man. But going back to the Dave Gettleman situation, he put us through so much shit. This is the same man who got OBJ that contract and then traded him 9 months afterwards. Like who does that, man? But you know what? I'm just glad we're going in the right direction, man. I can't.
and I'm gonna be honest with that. Can I say a little truth?
Man.
Y'all ready?
Yep. Go ahead.
You know the US. You know USC, right? You
Mm.
know who quarterback that is down there, right?
Caleb Williams.
Eh, I won't mind to get him, but he gonna wait to two. That's why I'm saying like I just I just feel like these quarterback right now. I want him to be honest. I hope they get him. Honestly, he's a good one.
We'll, we'll just have
And
to see.
under Brian Dable, oh yeah, he's a good one. I won't mind getting him. But you know he gonna be a big one. Everybody gonna want him when he get out. Tatum.
Yes, sir.
Everybody gonna want him.
Oh, of course.
Everybody gonna try to fight
I'm
him.
looking
That's
at
that's.
I'm looking at a quarterback from Washington State. His name is Cam Ward. And, and hey man, shoot. I hope so. But hey,
But that's why it insured. That's why at the same time I'm like, but I don't like I say DJ my quarterback till he's not my quarterback.
agreed. Me too. I'm on that train till the wheels fall off.
So I'm not on no hate train with him. He's my quarterback. He's my quarterback.
Unlike
It
Charles,
what it is.
the other Giants fans who say otherwise.
But
Y'all just can't overpay this man. Is all I'm saying, dog.
Team friendly contracts. Agree.
Damn, bro, I tried.
Remember, hey,
I never say overpay him though.
if people are willing to pay,
I'm not looking at none of that. I'm
It is
just
what
looking
it
at
is.
how I'm looking at the other side of everything, and that's just me.
Nah, you looking at it from an athlete's perspective, which is dope. I can appreciate that.
ugh, but
Yeah, but no, like don't overpay him.
just, yeah, just don't overpay him, man.
But
I
I,
can about
I
Giants.
don't know. But at the end of the, we just got to see what happened. Like we don't know. Nobody don't know. Everybody can talk about it all they want to, but we really don't know.
I agree, man. Like I agree. It
That's why I say he's
it
my quarterback till he's not my quarterback.
yep. It is what it is, man. Ugh, I'm tired.
And wherever he played for or anybody pick him up, I'll be rooting for him too. But I'm still gonna root for the quarterback from the Giants. I just Daniel Jones got that ruthless I don't know, bro. Cause like I don't know, bro. I just support how I support his character, who he is as a person, personally.
Agreed. You know what? I'm tired of talking about my Giants. Ray, can you you're a Chargers. Can you explain to me how Brandon Staley still has a job?
The NFL is a business at the end of the day, and he's the most
Mm-hmm.
cost-effective, cheapest option, and that's why they hired him. That's why they went with him. The Spanos family, the Chargers organization, are one game above 500 in their totality. So that's from like 1960, 1962, I think. So since the
Mm-hmm.
Chargers have ever been in existence, they are one game above 500. They are a mediocre franchise that have had probably as much Hall of Fame talent walk through their locker room as any other team in the league. And it's like, just check those fucking teams of the early 2000s. And it's like, to see that as a fan, bro, and then see what we actually have the potential to fucking do, because outside of the 2017 year, and I'm probably going to say the 2007 year, I've never felt the Chargers have had an actual shot to win the Super Bowl. And I'm saying like outright, both on both ends of the ball. And it's like they have broken my heart three times. Three times, bro. Like they gave up on Drew Brees, right? While we still had a decent prime, like coming out of his prime LT. That's why he moved to the Jets. Like a lot of people don't like to talk about this because he couldn't deal with the whole Philip Rivers sidearm shit. Like a lot of people don't like talking about how Philip Rivers should have probably did the Tom Brady thing, took a little bit less money and put a little more weapons around him to where he could have succeeded more. A lot of people are starting to bring up now Philip Rivers playing on the torn ACL in that championship game, trying to make it to the Super Bowl. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
Yep.
when the Chargers do Charger things, and I fucking hate this dude who's out here like talking mad shit about social media quarterback and the Chargers are gonna Charger. Like I hate that dude because he's right. You get what I'm saying? And I don't talk shit. Like when people are right, bro, you cannot talk shit. Like it's asinine to do so. But it's like, as a fan, as a kid who literally like is the only fucking fan for 100 miles of a team, having to battle all these other fan bases that are just hype beasts or whatever the fuck, and can't even name their five players off their team, is frustrating because it's like I'm seeing what all these other fucking teams are doing, and it's like, yo, why can't we be like that? We have the same shit. And it's like, again, bro, like everybody thinks Keenan Allen is one of the best route runners in the league. And it's like, yo, on paper he is, but like if you don't think he's lost a step, you're not watching his games, you're watching his highlights. If you
Mm.
don't know what the fuck is going on with Mike Williams' health history, again, you're watching the fucking highlights. You're not watching the game. You don't know that he came out of college with a back problem. Yeah,
Come
like
on.
this is the thing. Like when it comes to people trying to badmouth or slander certain like players, like there has to be like a notion where it's like, yo, that's not gonna happen because these are the actual facts. Like I get it's good for content, it's funny, but like it comes to a point where it's like you have to honestly stand by what you say and understand what you're saying. And it's like we are just a coach and two wide receivers away. And the reason I say two wide receivers away because we should have moved Keenan Allen and Mike Will in the offseason. You get what I'm saying? Like we should have done that
Yep.
last year, 2 years ago, because it's like Phillip Rivers isn't coming back. You know what, bro? Like I get Mike Williams is relatively young, injury prone. I don't need that. You got rid of Hunter Henry for the same thing, for the same exact thing. And it's like Hunter Henry, we could have probably used him over McKitty out here, bro. And it's like I'm sitting here and there are no charger stations, which fucking disgusts me, dog. Like, and the fan base just wants to sit here and shake their pom poms for Staley. Like, he got us to the playoffs. Okay, he choked last year. He choked last year with mismanaging the clock, and then he goes and he physically fucking chokes this year. And I get the injuries, bro. Like, but this is football. This is big boy sports. Like, you have to next man up this shit to where it's like they did it. They did it. The last 5, 6 games, bro, they went on a streak, and it was their defense, dog. Their defense with third stringers. Their money wasn't even on the field. Like $200+ million was not on the field. For,
My God.
like to when you start talking about those numbers and you start realizing the talent and the potential that is there, there is no reason Staley has his fucking job. Outside of the fact that the organization doesn't care and he's the cheaper option, bro. And it's so crazy because I'm sitting here and it's like, okay, the Saints want a mid first round pick. The Chargers got the 21st pick. But now I'm sitting at it like, do we go after a receiver or do we actually make the move for Peyton? And it's like, Staley's not going nowhere, so Peyton's out. So who's calling the plays? Like, as much as I would love Eric Bieniemy as my fucking head coach, yo, can we steal him as our OC? Can we fucking can we do the shit that everybody else in the league is doing? Like, I'm tired of these dumbass fucking 5, 7 yard slant routes, these dumbass swing passes to fucking Austin Eckler that gets mushed. Like, I need this boy to air out the ball. I need a receiver that's gonna straight bully his fucking back off of him and jet on him. Create the separation off Jump Street. I don't need no fucking window dressing, like flashy route running, bro. I'm tired of that shit. I've watched that shit for 13 years. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm off that. Like, bro, bro, bro.
Like this is just absolutely just
Let me just
horrible.
ask you guys a question. Is
Yes.
LaDainian Tomlinson a Hall of Famer? Is Phillip Rivers a
Yes.
Hall of Famer?
Is Philip Rivers a Hall of Famer?
Damn, damn, Tatum, damn. That's crazy.
Ugh. Well, what do you think, man?
Absolutely. I think he's
Mm.
absolutely a Hall of Famer because check the numbers, right? Like just check those passing yards, check those completions, just check
Without a
what
yeah, without a doubt. Which is why I was a little. I'm like,
is Antonio
there's
Gates a Hall of Famer?
isn't absolutely.
Okay. Is Darren Sproles a Hall of Famer?
Is Darren Sproles a Hall of Famer? I think
I
he
don't think
is.
he is, right? Like I don't think he is because again, he is injury prone. But my whole point is Sean Merriman a Hall of Famer? Is Antonio Cromartie a Hall of Famer? Maybe I'm stretching it right there. But what I'm saying is to prove my point is that we have always had Hall of Fame level talent on this fucking team, and we have never done anything to build around it. Like, bro, what other team do you know has the number one offense and number one defense and gets bounced out in the first round of the playoffs? What team do you know that has that stat? You get what I'm saying? So it's like hearing and
Yep.
feeling that and seeing that is fucking painful, dog. And it's like now I gotta sit here and the Bengals are next up, bro. The Bengals are fucking next up. The Bills are out here choking crazy. I don't like how they're putting like I almost went crazy on the Josh Allen Phillip Rivers comparison, but the more I sat there and thought about it, I'm like, damn, dog. He turns the ball over the same way Phillip Rivers did because Phillip Rivers in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes to go would try to make that big comeback play and fuck it up by throwing a pick every single fucking
Yep.
time.
Come
So I'm
on.
sitting here, I'm like, yo, Josh Allen might have a little Rivers in him. As much as I don't want to say that, it might be a fact. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, as far as that shit goes, I just think we have always been close, right? And there's a lot of organizations that could always say that they've been close, right? But
Yep.
the Chargers are my team, and seeing it from the inside, it's like, bro, there is absolutely no fucking excuse as to why the shit that's going on is going on.
There's bar none,
Like,
man. And
and
on
I
paper,
don't, and like, here's the thing,
yep.
like, not to
Come on.
come at you, X, but like, if you took Herbert, right, and offered him to all 32 teams, or all 31 teams outside of the Chargers, all of them would take him. All of them would fucking take Justin Herbert. Not one person, not one fan, not one fan base would sit here and deny that they would not take Justin Herbert as their quarterback, outside of the Chiefs, probably the Eagles and the Ravens with Lamar. But every other team, I guarantee you those teams would consider taking him, like the fan bases. But I guarantee you the teams would definitely be like, oh, wait, we have a shot at taking him? Of course. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
it's just from a talent perspective, and we're talking about ball. That kid is a fucking baller. But he's too robotic. Like, he's so young minded where he's not gonna be careless with the ball. You get what I'm saying? He's not looking to make the big play. He's looking to make the right play. So it's like, in that aspect, it's like, I really got to set this kid up with something that can build for a better future. Like, okay, the offensive line is probably the best that it's ever been. Like, we've actually drafted well, but our Achilles heel is going the undrafted route, going the cheap route, trying to get people that have a little injury history, but their ceiling and potential is really high, quote unquote, and then they just fuck it up. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, as a Chargers fan, man, I just need competent coaching. I need two more receivers. And maybe if I can get a right guard in there so I can get fucking Trey Pickens out the fuck out of here, bro, like, I'll be good.
Yeah, I mean the so much shit has to happen for the Chargers in order for the Chargers to be just to be freaking contenders, man. It's sad because every time, like every single year on paper, the Chargers can be that good team, but it's just now you're just progressing into the season, and then it's just like where's the same Chargers team that was supposed to be this dominant on paper? Like it hurts. I'm not even a Chargers fan, and this hurts me. Like, I want to see Justin Herbert succeed. I want to see that whole entire offense just fire on all cylinders, along with that defense too. Like, the defense for the last 2 years, it's been atrocious, man. Like, I'm like, this is not a shot at your team, but that defense, especially the run defense, is absolute garbage. Like, case in point, last week, or excuse me, 2 weeks ago against Jacksonville, that 4th and 1, like fucking Travis Etienne on a fucking toss. That was on a toss. It wasn't even up the middle. It was just a simple toss, man. Like, god damn. It's the same thing that happened to y'all against the Raiders with Josh Jacobs, and when Brandon Staley decided to be a fucking moron and to call that goddamn timeout for no apparent reason. Like, what's wrong with
But here's the
him?
thing, right? You brought in Khalil Mack, you brought in JC, like, you brought in SGJ. Like, these are supposed to be the run guys, like the people that are gonna stop from us getting exposed. And bro, it was worse
Right?
than last season. So,
Bro, like I've never seen a defense regress that much, man. Especially with those big name free agents.
and what bothers
Ugh.
me, right, is that Kyle Van Noy is trying to, like, he was trying to calm down the fan base with, like, the whole Mike Williams injury, and he's like, oh, like, here's a hype video. The hype, and hats off to his Chargers social media team. Like, the hype videos were on point. But bro, when you got the game winning interception in your fucking hands and you brick it and you drop it, we got issues, dog. I don't want to see nothing out of you, bro. Kyle Van Noy, go back to New England.
That's what happens when teams don't run the fucking ball when you have a lead. Just stick with the run. I don't care. Just use a freaking running back by committee. You don't even have to use your running back one. Pick him,
Yeah, but
pick
like
up
the
some
whole Joshua
yards.
Kelly, Isaiah Spiller, fucking Sony Michelle, to be honest, bro, like, that's not a solid committee. Outside of Austin Eckler, like, our run blocking was pathetic this year. And like, that's another thing. Our offensive line was held together at the end with duct tape and glue. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, knowing that shit, it's like a lot of fucking things need to change. A lot of things. And I'm in the same boat because not for nothing, the whole thing is going to be like, do we pay Herbie or do we pay Eckler? And it's like, you should pay both because you can fucking do it. But I guarantee you,
Exactly.
there's going to be drama, and Eckler might not be a fucking Charger.
Like, and it's sad. Like y'all, like Eckler has been the bright point in y'all offense, man. Like this man can do everything, man. Like all in
Hold up.
the field, and then in fantasy too.
Hey
Yeah.
Tatum, right. I want to add. I want to as I did. How y'all feel about that Deion Sanders going to Colorado?
Hey, I think it's a big win for him, and correct me if I'm wrong. He did get the number two player of the country over there with Colorado. So hey, all the kudos in the world to him, man. I hope he does well. Like I really don't like watch a lot of college football. I should though, but yeah, man. I'd say it's a win for Dion. To be honest with you.
What about you?
Get the bag, my boy.
There you go. Just get the bag and then shit. I'm who knows? Colorado might be contenders, man. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man.
He
Just
flipped the cornerback, right? From Miami,
yeah,
which
I
which is
believe.
kind of funny because Miami was the school. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like seeing all that. It's like, and I stay out of the college politics because college football is really really dirty, and it's like
Yeah.
I'm a true believer in like draft picks and draft potential means shit to me. Like I need results and production, so I got to see how you are as a baller. You got what I'm saying? So like that's why I don't really get into anything, and then I just check the stat sheet when it comes draft time, and I'm like, okay, what makes sense? And I don't go off of like the first top 25. Like I really go 50 below, right? And I do that because it's like a lot of these top names that you hear don't really add up to anything at the end. So it's like I'm not sitting here saying that I'm fucking some football guru. Like, bro, I'm just a fan, dog. Like, I've played the sport, yeah. Like, I love the sport, yeah. I love the team, yeah. But like at the end of the day, like I don't make the decisions. I can only see like what I would want, and I'm over here looking at shit, and I'm like, yo, you know what? If I could get Jordan Addison and Josh Downs, just based off their tape, right? Based off their tape and what they were able to do last season, that's what the fuck the Chargers need. You get what I'm saying? So it's
Oh,
like I don't need to sit here and be like, oh, because the year to pick up a free agent wide receiver was last season. You get what I'm saying?
talk about
And it's like they've dropped the ball completely. And the fact that we didn't even attempt to keep Odell in the same building, bro, is kind of laughable at what the Chargers have done and continue to do. Because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, how would this team, right? Even with a smoke screen Odell, because now you got an Odell Beckham and a Keenan Allen, right? Both in their
yep.
30s, right? Both got a lot left in the tank, quote unquote. Imagine if you got two of those smoke screens running their little routes for fucking 10, 15 yard slants, and then you got a healthy Mike Will exposing that secondary. Like, bro, oh,
Like
Jesus.
like makes sense, man. This is some garbage, man.
But I think Odell going back to the Giants.
Which is crazy because y'all don't
Like,
deserve him.
No, see, Dave Gettleman didn't deserve him after what he did. After what he did, signing him and then
Nah, bro.
fucking.
Dave Rothenberg is one of the biggest frauds right now, and I love that guy. But he's out here saying, like, I remember the slander on Odell. I remember the
Wait,
get him
who?
out of here. He's a prima donna. He's a child. I remember all that New York sports talk shit. And to
Nah,
come back a couple years later and be
uh,
like, oh, Odell,
what?
come home. It's like, yo, get the fuck up out of here, bro.
Nah, you didn't hear that from me. I was devastated when he
No, no, no.
left,
I'm just saying,
man.
like the Dave Rothenberg and shit of the Giants organization.
But nah, man, like the. I, I just want this team I just want my Giants to be great again. Like I don't want this year to be our only successful year and then the next year after that we just fall into freaking mediocrity. I don't want that. But there's just so much, so much. But hey, at least I'm. Well, hey, at least at the end of the day, I'm not a Dallas Cowboys fan. It is what it is.
I don't think they gonna do bad. But
I
I'm about to go though.
don't either.
You say what?
I said I don't think they'll do bad either. To be
Yeah, nah. They probably do actually better.
Hey man, come on, y'all boys, bro. Don't let them come back.
But I'm about to go though.
Oh no, they not
Hey,
good.
listen, thank you for
No.
coming. I appreciate y'all for real, and yeah, I'll create more spaces like this in the future. Probably more so by this week.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right,
Mm-hmm.
everybody. I'm out. Peace.